she's seeing all the things I'm saying about her behind her back, the tension rises all over again.
I mean, the infidelity was like, I only knew about it at the end. And then, so I think the substance abuse was the...
It was like not looking like it was going to go through, and it was like all this, it was like, it was messy.
During times when I just felt maybe not at my best, I remember just going with him and all the kids.
Although Kim Kardashian has faced scandals before, this situation is unlike anything she has ever experienced. It's more personal, intense, and heartbreaking. The shocking allegation making headlines and flooding social media is that Kourtney Kardashian has exposed an affair between Kim and none other than Travis Barker, Kourtney's own husband. Rumors suggest that this revelation caused Kim to snap, shattering trust within the Kardashian family and leaving Kourtney torn between anger and sadness. What started as whispers about Kim's past connection to Travis turned into a full-blown scandal when Kourtney allegedly confronted her sister with undeniable evidence of the affair. According to insiders, this time is different. Unlike the many betrayals, controversies, and scandals the Kardashian-Jenner empire has weathered, this isn't about a cheating ex or a reality show stunt for ratings. The foundation of their family, their once unbreakable sisterly bond, now hangs in the balance. If Kourtney truly exposed Kim for crossing the line with Travis, as reports claim, the fallout could be catastrophic, beyond even the control of the powerful Kardashian PR machine. How or when Kim and Travis may have started their secret affair remains a mystery. At first, the rumor seemed ridiculous, but speculation grew after it resurfaced that Travis once admitted to being attracted to Kim before he and Kourtney got together. That, however, was old news to fans. The Kardashians had been friends with Travis for years, and rumors of his crush on Kim had surfaced online from time to time. But the idea that a full-blown affair had taken place? That gave the story a fresh and shocking twist. For a while, it remained nothing more than unverified gossip, until someone claiming to be close to the family hinted on social media that Kourtney had found undeniable proof and was preparing to confront Kim. In the days that followed, Kourtney became unusually quiet on Instagram and other platforms, fueling speculation that she was reeling from an unimaginable betrayal. Her once vibrant feed, filled with affectionate photos of her and Travis, suddenly shifted. Now, it only featured glimpses of her daily life, tweets about her children, posts promoting her wellness brand, Poosh, and lighthearted moments with friends. But noticeably absent, any mention of her superstar husband. The abrupt change didn't go unnoticed. Within hours, fans flooded her comments, questioning Travis's absence and wondering if the rumors about trouble in paradise were true. Kourtney, however, ignored the speculation. Meanwhile, tabloids reported that she was saving her outrage for a private confrontation, one that would take place behind closed tabloids doors. Reported she was holding
how much better I feel when I'm not on it as much. And I do think it's important, for work or, there's moments when I think it makes sense, but I try to almost give myself limits, like, okay, like I get up in the morning, I say a prayer first and set an intention for the day. Then I just try to not really check that stuff until after my workout. At least usually after my workout, I shower and then I kind of start my work.
At the center of this emotional storm was Kim, clinging to her public composure as if her life depended on it, at least until Kourtney reportedly confronted her. According to various leaks and gossip sources, that confrontation was explosive. Kourtney had allegedly uncovered text messages or other proof that Kim and Travis had been physically involved in the past, and she demanded answers. Normally careful about keeping their worst moments private, the sisters supposedly had a blowout so intense that even Kris Jenner couldn't mediate the situation. Kourtney is said to have accused Kim of crossing one of the most sacred moral boundaries between siblings. Kim, on the other hand, may have broken down in tears, insisting that whatever happened with Travis was either so far in the past that it shouldn't matter, or that it never happened the way the rumors suggested. But if Kourtney truly had undeniable proof, Kim's defenses might have crumbled. Fans of Keeping Up with the Kardashians and its many spin-offs have seen Kim and Kourtney argue before, sometimes dramatically, over things like work ethic, parenting styles, or even disagreements about family photo shoots. But none of those past conflicts compare to the emotional devastation an affair could cause. For a family known for turning personal struggles into marketable television, this level of betrayal seems almost unimaginable. This time, there may be no way to spin the story to benefit everyone involved. The stakes are too high, the wound too deep. As the rumor gained traction, Kim made a series of public statements condemning the spread of false information. At first, Kim's statements on social media seemed like a general response to the growing rumors that Travis had cheated on Kourtney, possibly with someone else entirely. But as her comments became more pointed, it became clear she was doing more than just dismissing speculation. Kim took a direct shot at platforms like X, formerly Twitter, condemning what she called the mob mentality that fuels sensationalized rumors. She urged her followers to trust reputable journalists and fact-checking sources rather than random online gossip. In hindsight, many saw this as Kim's attempt to discredit the entire affair narrative. After all, if major news outlets weren't reporting it, maybe it wasn't true. But as the debate over mainstream versus social media raged on, the conversation took an unexpected turn toward Kim's highly publicized advocacy for diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, in Hollywood. For months, she had championed the need for greater representation in entertainment, supporting filmmakers and TV creators pushing for change. Normally, this stance earned her praise. Lately, however, critics have turned against her. Detractors now accuse Kim of using social activism as a shield to deflect from personal scandals. The controversy at hand, of course, is the alleged affair with Travis. And the fact that Kourtney herself reportedly exposed it only fueled the backlash. How could Kim position herself as a champion of moral integrity and inclusivity while possibly betraying her own sister? Even longtime supporters who once admired her evolution from reality star to activist began questioning whether her advocacy was just a distraction from the personal chaos unfolding behind the scenes.
And she's seeing all the things I'm saying about her behind her back. The tension rises all over again, and then you have to wait more months for the audience to see it and get everyone else's opinions. So it is a cycle. I think I like to look at it as therapy.
Some fans argue that since the alleged affair happened before Kourtney and Travis were officially together, it shouldn't matter now. But Kourtney's reported fury suggests it wasn't just a minor fling. The details remain unclear. Perhaps Kourtney only recently uncovered the full extent of what happened. Or maybe the secrecy itself hurt her more than the act. Regardless, the mere suggestion that Kim and Travis had any past involvement has created a massive PR disaster. Critics have seized the opportunity to question the family's authenticity, pointing out that while the Kardashians thrive on drama, they've rarely faced a scandal that cuts this deep within their own circle. Others speculate that the allegations might be exaggerated, or even entirely false, wondering if the Kardashian camp is fanning the flames to boost interest in the next season of their Hulu show. After all, the family has a long history of turning personal turmoil into must-see TV. But if Kourtney truly exposed Kim for an affair, some argue that this controversy is too damaging to be just another publicity stunt. Even for the Kardashians, some lines may be too risky to cross for the sake of ratings. Meanwhile, the pressure on Kim is intensifying. From the outside, she appears to be juggling two conflicting roles: her newly built identity as a social justice advocate and the ever-present responsibility of maintaining the Kardashian brand. She has championed prison reform, spoken out about mental health awareness, and even taken the stage at high-profile events to discuss. Some fans argue that since the alleged affair happened before Kourtney and Travis were officially together, it shouldn't matter now. But Kourtney's reported fury suggests it wasn't just a minor fling. the details remain unclear. Perhaps Kourtney only recently uncovered the full extent of what happened, or maybe the secrecy itself hurt her more than the act. Regardless, the mere suggestion that Kim and Travis had any past involvement has created a massive PR disaster.
We have a cold plunge, and I think also you're technically, I've seen mixed things about if you should do it while you're breastfeeding. So I haven't been doing sauna, cold plunge, or any type of those wellness things. I actually spoke to Andy because I'm building a wellness
So he's gonna.
section at my home
He's the best.
to have those things, because you think about it, we dedicate the
Kim may be trying to rebuild her reputation, but the Kardashian family's usual tactics for damage control might not work this time. The public's appetite for Kardashian drama is insatiable, yet trust in their carefully crafted narratives has waned in recent years. Social media now has the power to reshape stories faster than any official statement can keep up with. And if Kourtney is truly resisting efforts to sweep this under the rug, even Kris Jenner may struggle to spin a version of events that satisfies everyone. The image of Kim breaking down in tears only complicates matters. While it might create compelling television, this is more than just another reality show plot twist. It's a deeply personal fracture between sisters. This isn't the kind of conflict that can simply be resolved with a PR-friendly family reunion over a lavish dinner table.
The show The Real World came out. I remember me and my best friend Allison were sitting and it debuted. And I looked at her and I go, this is what I want to do. I want to be on a reality show.
Really?
And I was like, when we're 18, can we make an audition tape and send it in? And she was, her dad's a manager. She was like, we'll make a tape, I'll film yours.
And your kids will never know because they were born into it.
Well, I say like every summer, I want to start like getting a house in the middle of nowhere, like literally in the woods.
Yeah.
Like a tiny cottage.
Yeah, that you could just
and
hang.
like
But your kids would be
Sleeping
going,
Beauty.
We're cameras,
Where
Mommy.
are we? Totally.
Right.
Like I need it. Like, and every time I travel though, it is just like getting out of LA. And like, cause it's never as crazy as it is in LA or New York.
As you're starting the new season, do you ever think to yourself,
But if Kourtney truly exposed Kim with undeniable proof, the carefully maintained facade of control may have crumbled, leaving Kim to face the raw reality of family rejection and public humiliation. For someone who has spent years mastering the art of brand management and self-presentation, that level of vulnerability is both unsettling and, ironically, humanizing. Kim has always been skilled at turning personal struggles into relatable narratives that strengthen her connection with fans. But no amount of relatability can soften the pain of a sister's devastating betrayal. The real question is whether the full truth about Kim and Travis will ever be revealed, or if it will remain buried beneath speculation and half-formed theories. If the latter happens, it could only prolong the tension, leaving fans to fill in the gaps with their own worst assumptions. The Kardashians have always walked a fine line between openness and secrecy, sharing just enough of their lives to keep the world intrigued while holding back enough to maintain an air of mystery. But this situation may force their hand. There might be no path to damage control other than an unfiltered, possibly uncomfortable, revelation of what really happened, who did what, when, and why. And if the allegations turn out to be exaggerated, then Kim's emotional breakdown may not be about guilt at all, but rather the frustration of being wrongfully accused and watching the world run away with a damaging narrative. In the end, the story of Kim Kardashian breaking down as Kourtney allegedly exposed her affair with Travis Barker has captivated the public because it threatens the very foundation of the Kardashian empire. The image of a family that, no matter the chaos, always stands together.